Alright everybody, welcome back. You're seeing my face again, and obviously I'm outside. So, yeah, it is time for another NERF video. This is a battle pack video is what I'm going to call it, because I made myself a holster for my Night Tech. Decently sturdy. I gotta fix the strap a little bit. That's to keep it up on my hip, and this is going to be changed out with probably the same material. But I gotta make the clasp better. And then as for my pack, my actual pack, it's just a backpack that I cut holes into. And right now there's cardboard inside of it, reinforcing. Alright, welcome back, I guess.
Oops.
The battle pack is just a backpack that I cut holes into the sides of to fit my Sentinel and Slingfire. Because I don't have a lot of Nerf guns, and even when I do get a lot, sounded like somebody was walking here. Even when I do get a lot, I'm probably going to stick to these because I really like them. And like I said, I have a holster on my hip now for the Night Tech, custom made out of cardboard and masking tape, and then spray painted black to match. And because my favorite color is green, and I had some green ribbon lying around, I'm going to turn all the straps on every holster I make into that ribbon. And this is just a piece of plastic I cut up and burnt holes into. And say hello to the train. Come on. Alright, that should be quiet enough. And then I just spray painted it black to match the holster. And as for the pack, it's not finished yet because it needs more reinforcing, plus a little bit of adjusting, because it's obviously not the easiest out, and it's even harder to get it in. So, needs a little bit more work, and it will be ready. I've got to work on ammo storage for it, which I think is going to be accessible only through this front portion. So basically just, open this up and you'll have access to the ammo. Might actually just make this front section, might keep it one section instead of cutting into the other one like I was thinking. But, I don't know whose metal fence that is, but if it's ours, I might use it because it's like a wire stuff, and I might be able to work with that. Damn, all these noises. So far, so good, I think. This bag is probably going to stay this color because I'm not going to worry about adding, green onto it. I mean, it's already there. Well, there's no green on it, but it's just a prototype, really. And then, as I was talking about with this, I need to adjust this plastic tab a little bit so it holds the ribbon tighter. Or I gotta redo it in a way. Maybe I'll cut another hole. I'll figure something out. And then these two are going to be changed out with ribbon once I figure out what to do with this. But I don't exactly have enough plastic to make this, so I kind of have to stick with the rope for a little while. And then I'm going to make a new holster out of some metal I have. I have a couple of computers, and one of them is already black. And I'm going to bring it out here and hammer it into shape over on the concrete slab that you guys saw in a video from long ago when I first started doing NERF. The concrete slab all the way down there.
By the pool.
Yeah, by the kiddie pool, which I don't know why we have a kiddie pool on our side. There's no point. But this is the prototype. It worked well. I totally did the back wrong, but that's, prototyping. And once I start hammering the steel one, I'm probably going to make that for my left leg. Or at least the first one for my left leg, because I really like the Night Tech, and there's only a little bit of modding I need to do to make it hit some serious ranges, and that's all internal. And I actually opened it up and checked out the internals. It's pretty awesome. The only problem is the air seal with the plunger, so it takes a lot of the power out of the thing, even though that is one awesome prime. A little tricky to get back together, though. It actually took me a couple minutes to figure that out. But hoping this will hold up for a while, and I'm making the next one out of metal because, well, hey, I got the extra metal lying around, and that'll really hold up for a long time. So, and then like I said, with that, it's just making clasps that'll hold these things, and that's basically it. So, Battle Pack version 1.0. Hope you enjoyed.